Well, good afternoon, everyone. 79 degrees right about now. Of course, the wind has been fairly gusty most of the day. We're looking at our high temperature came in. Well, it's not in just yet, but it'll be probably 79 or 80 because we were up there earlier today. Now, the temperatures are going to be running a little bit above normal for just a couple days, but then we're going on and we start looking for what's happening next? Well, what's happening next is actually in the Rocky Mountains. Let's widen up here. You can see the cloud deck. We did get a little bit of sun there, but the overcast is coming in. We'll have some fog tomorrow. As we widen up even further, you can see right about here in the Rockies, there's a big unstable storm up there. That one's going to be dropping down into Texas and having something to do with your weekend. Look at the temperatures, 81, then 81, then 78, and then all of a sudden we're dropping down into the 60s over the weekend as we've got two little frontal systems coming at us, changing the weather. Now, in the morning, we're likely to see another day of fog. If you have to get up early, just know that it'll be kind of soupy out there. And as we've mentioned earlier, if you're in a windy area, you're probably going to have less fog. But if you're in a quiet valley where there is no wind, you'll probably have more fog. So it's going to be patchy around the area, not super widespread around the region. And that will burn off and we'll stay in the cloudy skies for the afternoon hours. Tomorrow afternoon, as you can see right here, much of northeast Texas will be under the gun for the possibility of some severe weather. It gets down to as far as maybe Austin, but that's where it sort of ends. So we're not expected to get any of that severe weather. Our weather map will show you what we were looking for. Here's the low. It's already coming out of the Rockies. And as we move forward, you can see how this is going to start moving down into Texas. There it is, and it'll be rolling into our area probably late on Friday night into Saturday morning. Then that gives us a bit of a cool down and some stable, some pretty showery weather pattern around the area. Now you'd think, okay, the front came through and then it settles down. No, not really. There's another front coming through very rapidly, which will be actually a cool front, getting us down into the mid-60s. So, you know, we're thinking, oh, we put away all of our stuff for the winter, and it's not necessarily so. Future Tracker will show you how we're looking at the rain to start rolling in. So we'll look at it. This is the light stuff right there. Then you see Friday night and into Saturday, the bigger, heavier activity. And then we go through Saturday, and there you see it right there. So Saturday and Sunday look a little bit on the damp side. So wish I could tell you it was different, but think of all those other Saturdays and Sundays that we had that we got to enjoy. Big story for the weather from my side of the business. California, for the first time for 4 days in a row, used 100% wind, water, and solar to power the entire state. That's pretty big news. Tomorrow, we're looking cloudy skies and a high of 79 in Port Lavaca. And then tomorrow in the Cuero area, we're looking for cloudy skies again and up to 78. But take a look at your 7-day because that's the one that gets interesting. First, we've got the cloudy here, and then we get the late showers Friday. Saturday looks pretty wet, so does Sunday, before we slowly start clearing and get much cooler for the early part of next week. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. We'd love for you to scan that, put Crossroads Today on your phone. And now I'd like to thank Karina.